I'm co-president.
I'm Nikita Savani. I'm the other co-president.
I'm Shrishti Deer. I'm the co-fundraiser.
I'm Gurpal Sandhu. I am the philanthropy chair.
The event comprises of a bunch of student-organized acts, like whether it's singing, dancing. We usually have skits in between each act. But it's basically just it's one of the only ways we have for all the South Asian cultural or even other cultural students coming in and performing for us and for their family and friends, and just even for the school, just to show that we are a diverse community.
And each act we have has a cultural point to it, so we try to make that point while we were in SASA.
This year we actually just finalized the theme as SASA Night Live. It's kind of a cultural spin-off of Saturday Night Live, and all of eBoard helps, as well as we have a committee of students who are in SASA that decide to help put on the skits, the show, running backstage, everything.
Bhangra is a dance that was originated in the northwest region of India, particularly in a state called Punjab. And typically the dance is comprised of basically some symbolizing the warriors and their battles of back and how their culture thrived upon. Punjab culture is basically all about farming, but we take a lot of pride in our sword fighting and all that other stuff. And we have a lot of pride and we just like to show it off. And this is the dance that is typically done during celebration, or typically done to show off basically a warrior type choreography. Bhangra is definitely one dance that's not really religiously based as much as it is culturally based. It is I know for me personally, doing Bhangra allows me to really embrace my roots, embrace my culture, and really express it. And not only share with the typical Indians, but actually want to share it outside of our basically who we're comfortable with. We want to share it to all races and all genders and all cultures, so we can really show us what makes us who we are, because our culture does define us.
Garba Ras that you just saw, it was basically it represents just Gujarat as a whole. It's also another group of farmers that are just celebrating their harvest for that year, or I guess that's where it probably originated.
It's very religious.
It's also commonly played during weddings. It's just a form of celebration that's Bhangra and BK had.
There are a lot of boys in it, especially, who have not had any training whatsoever in that dance, and they have done amazing. This is probably 7 weeks worth of work, just 2 hours each week that the students put together on their own to create an act, and we go through it through the whole year up until our show, which is February 23rd this year, just so we can showcase this is Loyola's South Asian group of students, and we want to show our pride.
We just have to share our diverse culture. Basically, South Asia comprises many of countries in the Asian culture. We just have to show off our traditions and culture through dance and acting and singing.
And really educate everybody about the misconception of we're not just India, we're South Asia. We take over the whole southern region of Asia, whereas basically there's so many different languages, so many different cultures. It's not there's just so much diversity that we haven't even yet discovered yet. And there's only so much time we can really express it to everybody. So we try to pick a wide variety of dances and to kind of let the people know how diverse we really are.
And we just want to welcome not only the Loyola community, but all of the whole Rogers Park community, all of our family and friends to kind of join in the celebration and just kind of come to support us and support the students that put so much effort into keeping our culture alive and keeping all of these cultures alive. So we just want everyone to join in with our celebration.